For a moment, I thought it was Tony. Sorry to have interrupted you. So what were we talking about?
I was just telling you that I murdered exactly 52 people since I saw you last.
Yes, one per week. How did you do it?
Every way I could think of. I electrocuted some in their baths, locked others in the garage with the motor running, or pushed them through windows or over cliffs. Other weeks I preferred to poison, shoot, strangle, stab, slug, suffocate.
Just according to how you felt.
Well, when you write for that kind of television, you don't have time to feel anything.
But where do all your ideas come from?
Oh, newspaper stories, police files, bad dreams, other writers.
You once told me you would never write anything that wasn't original.
Well, you try being original 52 times a year.
Well, suppose you just dry up and can't think of anything.
Well, if it comes to that, I just use my 3 hats.
What do you mean?
I've got 3 old hats, marked who kills who, how, and why.
Well, which is what? I mean, what's why?
Why is the motive for killing? Gotta have a motive, you know? But there are only 5 important ones. Fear, jealousy, money, revenge, and protecting someone you love. I just write them down on pieces of paper and pick one out of the white hat.
Sounds an awful lot like sorting the week's washing.
It's about as artistic as that, but better paid. It's no more frustrating than writing plays that aren't produced or novels that aren't published. And it all goes to prove that White-O makes teeth bright! White and bright!
Max, let me have your glass.
No, I'm all right, thanks.
I could hardly believe it when I heard your voice. First I thought you were calling from New York.
Yes, I thought you were shouting a little louder than necessary. As a matter of fact, I was just around the corner. Was it all right, my phoning like that?
Why, yes, of course.
Was that Tony who answered?
Yes, it was. Well, I do hope he's not going to be too late. The poor darling always seems to get caught up when we're going to the theatre. So you're not here on holiday this time?
No, not this time. I came over to write a few short TV films. After that, I think I'll knock off for a year and write that novel.
Another crime story?
Oh, I gotta stick to crime. It's my stock in trade. There's no reason why a good crime story can't be as good as any other. I think I could write a good one if I took the time. Thought of a pretty fair gimmick on the plane coming over. A pair of twins, identical. One lives in Paris and the other in New York.
Max, before Tony comes,
Yes?
I ought to explain something to you. I never told him anything about us.
Oh,
Well, when you rang up yesterday, I just told him you were a television writer I met while he was in America.
well, that's true enough.
And that I met you again before you went back to New York, and that you would look us up if you ever came back.
I see.
I know it sounds silly, Max. But once you get to know Tony, you'll understand why.
Margot, let me get one thing straight. Things are okay now between you and Tony.
It couldn't be better. And I want to keep them that way.
I'm very glad.
And there's something else, Max.
Yes?
I didn't want to tell you, but...
Come on, let's have it.
Well, you remember those letters that you wrote me?
Of course.
Well, after I read them, I burned them. I thought it best. All except one. And I know you know which one I mean.
I can guess. I never should have written it.
I know. But I loved it just the same. I used to carry it around wherever I went. Well, one day, Tony and I were heading out to the country for the weekend to visit some friends. While we were on the platform, I realized my handbag was missing and the letter was inside.
I see. Where was this?
Victoria Station. Well, at first I thought I left it at the restaurant, but when I went back, it was gone.
You never found it?
I recovered the handbag 2 weeks later from the lost and found, but the letter wasn't inside. And then, 1 week later, I received a note. It told me what I was to do if I wanted the letter back.
Go on.
I was to withdraw £50 in £5 notes from my bank account and then change them over into used £1 notes. It said that if I showed the letter to someone or the police, they would show it to my husband.
May I see it? It's printed, all capitals. Anyone could have done this.
And then 2 days later, I received this one.
Well, they're both mailed in Brixton. Tie up money in a package and mail to John S. King, 23 Newport Street, Brixton, Southwest 9. You will get your letter by return. Well, of all the...
That's a little sharp. People use it as a forwarding address.
Did you mail the money?
Yes, but the letter was never returned. So I waited 2 weeks, and then I went to the shop. They said they'd never heard of a man by this name, and the parcel was still there. It was unopened.
Well, I suppose that's something. May I keep these?
Well, yes, if you like.
You didn't tell Tony.
No, I didn't tell anyone. Well, I can't understand why the man didn't come to collect the money.
He was probably in jail by that time. You never heard from him again?
No.
Well, let me know if you do. I'll find him and I'll fix him. So he can't read, let alone write. Is that why you asked me to stop writing?
Yes. I was in an awful panic. I thought that everything you wrote to me would be open and read by someone.
Why didn't you tell me?
Well, there was nothing you could have done. Besides, you probably would have told me to tell Tony and the police.
Margot.
And as it was only £50, I thought I would just pay it.
Are you ever going to tell Tony about
I
us?
can't tell him not now.
Well,
No.
why not? Don't you think we'd all get on better?
I know, Tony, Max. You don't.
You don't have to tell me. Just the thought of meeting him makes me, shall we say, uncomfortable.
Well, I think you would get along fine. In fact, he's changed quite a bit in the last year. He's now a model husband. In fact, it was about a year ago that it happened.
What happened?
Tony grew up. He went overnight from being a very selfish little person into a perfectly reasonable grown-up. Well, you remember that night that I came to see you, to say goodbye?
Yes, of course. Tony had gone off to play in a tennis tournament.
He did. But he came back. I'm not much good at writing about these sort of things, so I didn't even try. But after I left you, I came back here. I sat on the sofa and had a good cry. And then I fell asleep. And when I awoke, Tony was in the hallway with all of his bags and his tennis rackets. He said he had just decided to give up tennis for good and settle down.
Just like that?
Just like that. Of course, I didn't believe him at first. So used to tagging around after him wherever he went, I saw no end to it. But he meant it all right. He went out the very next day and got himself a job. What were we doing exactly a year ago?
I was putting the mushrooms into the spaghetti. I nearly turned around and said, I can't go through with this. Let's find Tony and have it out with him.
I know, I felt the same way too. There was so much that I wanted to say, but all I could just do was stand there, quite uselessly, with a drip on the end of my nose. What did you do after I'd gone?
Walked along the embankment. Stayed at the Chelsea Gasworks.
Were you thinking about the gasworks or me?
Neither. I was writing a story. I always do when I'm miserable.
A sad story?
A triumphant story. My hero was an eminent writer coming from America with his pockets full of money, ready to snatch his lady love from the arms of her jealous husband.
Only to find out that husband and wife were very happy, thank you.
And that he was very glad to know it.
Max, let's drink to the way things turn out.
The way things turn out.
Oh, why, there you are. We were wondering what had happened to you. What have you been up to?
Oh, sorry, darling. The boss blew in just as I was leaving.
Tony, this is Max Halloway.
Oh, hello, Max.
Tony.
Terribly sorry to be so late. How's Margot been treating you? How's your drink?
Oh, we've been drinking ourselves silly waiting for you.
Oh, how do you like it over here, Max?
Fine.
Is this your first visit to London?
No, I was here for vacation about a year ago.
Oh, yes. Margot told me. You write for the radio, don't you?
Television. For my sins.
Ah, yes, television, poor fellow. Are you staying long?
I don't know. I have some writing to do. After that, I think I'll stay a while and do some traveling.
Oh, that's a good idea. But don't spend all of your time in the cathedrals and the museums. If you've seen one, you've seen a lot, if you ask me. Do you fish?
No, I'm afraid I don't.
Oh, what a pity. If you did, I'd suggest you go up to
He
Scotland
doesn't
for the...
fish, darling.
No, I guess he doesn't. Well, that's that. Well, if there's any showing around at any time you want, Max... oh, darling, we could take Max to the Tower of London.
I'm afraid I've already been there.
Oh, what a shame. I've always wanted to go to the tower. But seriously, Max, if there's anything we can do at any time...
Thanks, Tony. I'll remember that.
Oh, darling, it's getting late. Did you reserve the table?
Yes, 7 o'clock.
Well, let's get going and get our coats.
Oh, darling, slight alteration in plans.
Don't say you can't go.
Yes, old man Burgess is flying to Brussels on Sunday, and he wants us all to get our monthly reports in by tomorrow morning.
No, well, can't you do that later tonight?
I'm afraid not. It would take hours. She'll have to fake half of it.
Well, we may go somewhere afterwards. Please join us.
Well, give me a ring at intermission. If inspired, I just might make it.
Do try. I'll get my things, Max.
Oh, here are the tickets, Max.
Thanks, Tony.
And this must seem extremely rude of me.
Oh, not at all. I'm just sorry you can't come, though.
You must come to dinner one night.
Sure, I'd like to.
I say, are you doing anything tomorrow night?
Saturday? I don't think so.
Oh, that's perfect. How would you like to come to a stag party just down the road?
Stag party?
Yes, some American tennis players have been playing up and down the continent, and we're giving them a little sort of farewell dinner.
I'm no tennis player.
Oh, that doesn't matter. You know New York and all that. Oh, darling, Max is coming to the party tomorrow night.
Oh, good. Well, do stop in for a drink beforehand.
That's the idea.
Are you dressing?
Yes, dinner jackets. Is that all right?
No, my stuff was supposed to arrive today, but it hasn't.
Oh, dear. Well, you can always rent one, of course.
Well, I'm sure it's not that important, darling.
Oh, just a minute. I've got an idea.
But now we're really going to be late.
Shall I get a taxi?
No, we'll have no trouble getting one. Tony, darling, please.
Oh, just a minute. Here, Max, try this on.
Look, dressing is as important as all this. Let's forget it, shall we?
It's my old single-breasted, but it just might do.
Well, they do say that a writer will do anything for a square meal.
This thing reeks of mothballs.
Oh, it does look a bit meager, doesn't it?
I will not have you sending Max out looking like a scarecrow. I'm sure he can go as he is.
Besides, my stuff ought to be here by tomorrow. Let's hope that it is.
Otherwise, I'll have you wearing the pants.
Enjoy yourselves. Oh, and hey, Max.
Yes?
Try and sell the odd ticket and have a drink on the proceeds. Enjoy yourselves. Good night. Hempstead 0401. May I speak to Captain Lesgate, please? Oh, Captain Lesgate, you don't know me. My name's Fisher. I say, do you have a car for sale? Yes, an American car. I saw it at your garage. Yes, how much are you asking? 1,100. Well, it certainly looks like the job for me. I don't quite like the price much, though. Yes, can you arrange for me to see it? Yes, I'd like to very much to see it. Is it possible that you might come around to my home tonight? Oh, that's so good of you. I would come to your place, but I've sprained my knee rather badly. Yes, and now I'm afraid I can't do it tomorrow, but you say you can come tonight? Oh, that's perfect. In about an hour? Oh, that's so very good of you. Oh, I say, will you be bringing the car with you? Oh, no, that's quite all right. I've had a good look at it already. But you might want to bring the necessary papers and the registration book. I don't see why we can't finalize this tonight, provided you drop the price sufficiently. Yes, well, we'll see what a couple of drinks might do. Yes, I look forward to seeing you shortly. Yes, Maida Vale, it's 61A Charrington Gardens. No, Charrington. Yes, turn left at the underground, it's about 2 minutes walk. Very good, I'll see you shortly. Thank you, good night. Captain Lesgate.
Fisher.
Ah, yes, Captain Lesgate. Oh, do come in. This is so good of you. Let me take your coat. Have any trouble finding your way?
None at all.
Oh, do sit down.
Thank you.
Now, how about a drink?
You know, I can't help thinking I've seen you before somewhere.
Oh, funny you should say that. From the moment I saw your face, Wait a minute. It's not Lesgate, it's Swan! C.J. Swan. Or was it C.A.?
C.A. You have a better memory than I do. Fisher, when did we meet?
Weren't you at Cambridge?
Yes.
Oh, you probably don't remember me. It must be 15 years ago. I only came your last year.
Well, what a coincidence.
And this calls for a special drink. I was planning to pawn you off with an indifferent port. Let's see what we have here. How about this?
Perfect. By the way, how did you know my car was for sale?
Oh, your garage told me.
That's odd. I don't think I mentioned that to anyone there.
Stopping by for a fill-up, and I told them I was looking for an American car, so they gave me your phone number. I say it is for sale, isn't it?
Well, of course.
Good. But I refuse to discuss the price until you've had at least 3 brandies.
I warn you, I drive a hard bargain, drunk or sober.
So do I.
You know, I must have seen you since we left Cambridge.
Ever been to Wimbledon?
That's it. Wendus! Tony Wendus! What's this all about Fisher?
What's this all about, Lesgate? I say, do you like a cigar?
Oh, well, I'll stick to this pipe if you don't mind.
Oh, that's one habit I think you've changed.
Oh?
Yes, I remember in college you used to smoke rather expensive cigars. Oh, wait a minute. I think I have a picture of you here. Ah, yes. Here's an old photo of you at a reunion dinner. That's you on the right, with the biggest cigar in the business.
Oh, that was the first and last reunion I ever went to. What a murderous thug I look.
Yes, you do, rather. Of course, I'll always remember you because of the college ball. You were the treasurer, weren't you?
Honorary treasurer. I had to organize the beastly things.
Some of the ticket money was stolen, wasn't it?
That's right. Nearly £100. I put it in a cash box in my study, and the next morning it had gone. Still makes me sweat to think about it.
It was the college porter, of course.
Yes, poor old Alfred. He could never back a winner. They found the cash box in his back garden.
But not the money.
Good Lord, 15 years ago.
What are you doing nowadays?
I deal in property. I don't follow tennis very closely. Did you play at Wimbledon this year?
No, I've given tennis up, or rather tennis gave me up. One has to earn a living sometime, and I've had a pretty good go of it for my money. I went around the world 3 times.
I suppose you were treated like a film star.
Film stars get paid.
There is that.
Of course, I managed to save some on expenses. In 7 years, I put away just over £1,000. Not much compared with your film stars.
What are you doing now? Making up for lost time?
You know, I sell sports equipment. Not very lucrative, but it does give me quite a bit of spare time.
Well, I'm here to tell you that you managed to run a very comfortable place.
Oh, my wife has some money of her own. Otherwise, I should hardly feel like blowing £1,000 on your car.
1,100. Yes, people with capital don't realize how lucky they are. I'm resigned to living on what I can earn.
Of course, you can still marry for money.
Yes, I suppose some people make a business of that.
I know I did.
You mean the girl you fell in love with happened to have some money of her own?
No, I always intended to marry for money. I had to. Whilst I was in first-class tennis, I met wealthy people all over the world. I was somebody while my win lasted. I decided to snap up whatever I could. I nearly married a tubby Boston deb with $5 million. Got as far as pictures in the paper, and then she threw me over for an heir to a chain of grocery stores. Funny how they stick together. I finally settled for a good deal less, a lot more easily. My wife had been a fan of mine for some time.
Well, that's putting it pretty bluntly.
Have I shocked you?
No, not at all. I Always admire a man who knows what he wants.
To know what you want to pay for, that's the thing. Everything has its price. People fail because they don't know what price to pay. I've always learned to pay a big price for anything I really want. I usually get it.
Yes, I'm sure you do. I don't have a great deal of time.
Oh, I was telling you about my wife. She got her money from her late aunt, who got it from her late husband, who got it from his first wife. Of course, a lot of it gets lopped off every time somebody dies, but quite a bit has managed to filter through.
You say you married for money. Why did she marry you?
Well, I was a tennis star. She wouldn't have married a commercial salesman.
But you've given up tennis. She hasn't left you.
She nearly did.
Oh, let me win this. You've got a groggy knee.
Oh, thanks, old boy. Let's have that bottle over here, shall we?
Good idea.
Would you like to hear about it?
Hear what?
About my wife, how she nearly left me.
It's your privilege. You're the host.
To be frank, I think it might help. Just man-to-man advice, you know.
I'm at your service.
After we were married, I played in the various championships, and Margot tagged along. I think she found it all a bit much. Hospitality outside this country can be pretty exhausting. When we got back, she tried to persuade me to give up tennis and play husband instead. In the end, we compromised. I went alone to America for the grass court season and came back after the national championships. I soon realized that a lot had happened while I was away. For one thing, she wasn't in love with me anymore. There were phone calls that would end abruptly if I happened to walk in. And there was an old school friend she used to visit from time to time. Then one day we had a row. I wanted to play in a covered court tournament, and she, as usual, didn't want me to go. I was in the bedroom, the phone rang. It all sounded pretty urgent. After that, she seemed rather keen that I play in that tournament after all, so I packed my kid into the car and drove off. I parked the car 2 streets away and walked back on my tracks. 10 minutes later, she left this house and took a taxi. I took another. The old school friend had a studio in Chelsea. I could see them through the studio window as he cooked spaghetti over a gas ring. They didn't say much. They just seemed very natural together. Funny how you can tell when people are in love. And I started to walk. I began to wonder what it would be like if she left me. I would have to find some way of earning a living to begin with. Suddenly I realized how much I'd grown to depend on her. All these expensive tastes I'd acquired while at the top. And now big tennis had finished with me, and so apparently had my wife. I can't remember ever feeling so scared. I dropped into a pub and had a few drinks. As I sat there in the corner, I thought of all sorts of things. I thought of 3 different ways of killing him. I even thought of killing her. That seemed to be the more sensible idea. And just as I was sitting there, working out how to do it, I saw something that completely changed my mind. I didn't go to that tournament after all. When I got back, she was sitting right where you are now. I told her I planned to give up tennis and look after her instead.
Well?
As things turned out, I needn't have gotten so worked up after all. Apparently that spaghetti evening was a sort of fond farewell. The boyfriend had been called back to New York.
An American?
Yes. There were long letters from there. They used to arrive on Thursday. She burnt them all except one. That one letter she transferred from handbag to handbag. It was always with her. I became obsessed with that letter. I had to know what was in it. And finally, I did. That letter made for very interesting reading.
You mean you stole it?
Yes. I even sent her 2 anonymous notes offering to sell it back.
Why?
I was hoping that would make her come and tell me all about him, but it didn't. So I kept the letter. Sorry.
Why are you telling me all this?
Because you're the only one I can trust. Anyway, that did it. Must have put the fear of God in them because the letter stopped. And we lived happily ever after. Funny to think that just a year ago I was sitting in that Knightsbridge Inn actually planning to murder her. And I would have done it if I hadn't seen something that changed my mind.
Well, what did you see?
I saw you.
Well, what about that?
The coincidence, you see, only a week earlier I had been to a reunion dinner and the fellows had been talking about you, how you were court-martialed during the war. A year in prison. How that's news. Mind you, we always said old Swan would end up in jail. That cash box, I suppose.
What about it?
Oh, my dear fellow, everybody knows you took that money. Poor old Alfred.
Well, thanks for the drinks. Interesting hearing about your marital affairs, I'm sure. I take it you won't be wanting the car after all.
Don't you want me to tell you why I brought you here?
Yes, I think you'd better.
It was while I was watching you in the pub that it happened. Suddenly everything became quite clear. See, only a year before, Margot and I had made our wills, quite short affairs, leaving everything we had to each other in case of accidents. Hers worked out to just over £90,000, investments mostly, all a little too easy to get at, and that would be dangerous, as they would be bound to suspect me. I needed an alibi, a very good one, and then I saw you. I often wonder what happened to people when they get out of prison, people such as you, I mean. Can they find jobs? Do old friends rally round? What if they never had any friends? I became so curious to know that I followed you. I followed you home that night, and... I say, old boy, would you mind passing me your glass? Followed you home that night, and I've been following you ever since.
Why?
I was hoping that sooner or later I might catch you with something and be able to...
Blackmail me.
Influence you. After a few weeks, I got to know your routine, which made it a lot easier.
Rather dull work.
To begin with, yes, but you know how it is. You take up a hobby, and the more you get to know of it, the more fascinating it becomes. You became quite fascinating. In fact, there were times when I felt you almost belonged to me.
That must have been fascinating.
Yes, you always went dog racing on Mondays and Thursdays. I even took it up myself just to be near you. You changed your name to Adams.
Yes, I get bored with Swan. Any crime in that?
No, not at all. And you used to go to that little private club in Soho. It had an odd name. What was it? Oh, yes, the Kettle of Fish. That's it. And the place closed it down recently, I believe. Somebody was caught taking drugs or something.
I never heard of that. I went there to eat, and there's no crime in that either.
None whatever. In fact, there was nothing illegal about you. I became quite discouraged. And then one day you disappeared from your lodging, so I phoned your landlady. I said, Mr. Adams owed me £5. Apparently that was nothing, because Mr. Adams owed her 6 weeks' rent and her best lodger £55. And Mr. Adams had always been such a nice gentleman. That's what seemed to upset her the most.
Yes, that's what always upsets the most.
Oh, I say, old boy, if you want another drink, would you mind putting on these gloves? Thanks anyway. Now, where were we? Oh yes, I lost you, then I found you one day at the dog racing, and tailed you home to your new lodging at Belsides Park. There, Mr. Adams became Mr. Wilson. Mr. Wilson soon left Belsides Park, owing 16 weeks' rent, and somewhat richer for his encounter with a Miss Wallace. You always went out with Miss Wallace on Wednesdays and Saturdays. She certainly was in love with you, wasn't she? I suppose she thought you were growing that handsome moustache to please her. Poor Miss Wallace.
This is all most interesting. Do go on.
July, August, September. Address 127 Carlisle Court. Occupant, a Mrs. Van Dorn. Mrs. Van Dorn's late husband had just left her 2 hotels and a large apartment house furnished. What a base to operate from, Captain Lesgate. The only trouble is, she was so rather expensive, and her tastes were so very expensive. Perhaps that's why you've been trying to sell her car for over a month.
Mrs. Van Dorn asked me to sell it for her.
Yes, I phoned her just before you arrived here. She only wanted 800.
Where's the nearest police station?
Opposite the church, about 2 minutes' walk.
Suppose I walk there now.
What would you tell them?
Everything.
Everything? All about Mr. Adams and Mr. Wilson?
I shall simply tell them that you're trying to blackmail me into murdering your wife.
I almost wish you would. If she'd heard that, we'd have the best laugh of our lives.
Aren't you forgetting something?
Am I?
You told me a few things tonight.
What of it?
Suppose I tell them how you followed her to that studio in Chelsea, how you watched them cooking spaghetti and all that rubbish. Wouldn't that ring a bell?
Certainly would. They'd assume you followed her there yourself.
Me? Why should I?
Why should you steal her handbag? Why should you write her those blackmail notes? Can you prove that you didn't? You certainly can't prove that I did. It would be a straight case of your word against mine.
That ought to puzzle them. What could you say?
I would say that you came here tonight and tried to borrow money from me, half drunk, on the strength of our college days together. When I refused, you said something about a letter belonging to my wife. As far as I can make out, you were trying to sell it to me. I gave you what money I had, and you gave me the letter. There's your fingerprints on it, remember? Then you said if I went to the police, you'd tell some crazy story about my wanting you to murder my wife. But before we go any further, old boy, do consider the inconvenience. You see, I'm quite well known, and there would be photographs of you as well. Sooner or later, a deputation of lodgers and landladies would come forward to testify to your character. And someone is certain to have seen you with Miss Wallace. You were always careful not to be seen around with her, I noticed. You usually met in out-of-the-way places like that little tea shop in Pimlico.
That was her idea, not mine.
Yes, it was a bit crummy, wasn't it? Hardly a place to take Mrs. Van Dorn. By the way, did Mrs. Van Dorn know about Mr. Adams and Mr. Wilson and Miss Wallace? You were planning to marry Mrs. Van Dorn, weren't you?
Smart, aren't you?
Oh, not really. I've just had time to think things out, putting myself in your position. That's why I know you're going to agree.
What makes you think I'll agree?
For the same reason that a donkey with a stick behind him and a carrot in front goes forwards and not backwards.
Tell me about the carrot.
£1,000 in cash.
For a murder.
For a few minutes' work, that's all it is. And at no risk to you, I guarantee. That ought to appeal to you. You've been skating on very thin ice.
I don't know what you're talking about.
You should know. It's been in all the papers. A middle-aged woman found dead due to an overdose of cocaine. Appears as though she'd been taking the stuff for quite a time, but nobody knows where she got it. But we know, don't we? Poor Miss Wallace. Yes, you should take a long holiday abroad. Surely a honeymoon with Mrs. Van Dorn is preferable to a 10-year detention at Dartmoor. My £1,000 should see you safely married to her. You'll find it makes such a difference to have money in the family.
This £1,000, where is it?
It's in a small attaché in a check room.
Where?
Somewhere in London. Of course, we don't meet again. After you've delivered the goods, I shall mail you the check room ticket and a key to the case. You can take this £100 on account.
The police would only have to trace one of those notes back to you, and they'd hang us from the same rope.
They won't. For over a year, I've been costing an extra £20 a week, always in fivers. I then change them for these at my leisure.
Let's see a bank statement.
Oh, by all means. Don't touch.
Turn back a page. Your balance has gone down by over £1,000 for the year. Suppose the police ask you about that.
I go dog racing twice a week.
We'll check with your bookmaker.
Like you, I always bet on the tote. Satisfied?
When would this take place?
Tomorrow night.
Tomorrow? Not a chance. I've got to think this over.
It's got to be tomorrow night. I've arranged things that way.
Where?
Approximately where you're standing now.
How?
Tomorrow evening, Halliday, that's the American boyfriend, and I will go out to a stag party just down the road. She will stay here. She'll listen to a Saturday night theatre on the radio and go to bed early. She always does when I'm out. At exactly 23 minutes to 11, you will enter the house by the street door. You will find the key of this door here, under the stair carpet.
The landing.
That's it. Go straight to the window and hide behind the curtains. At exactly 20 minutes to 11, I shall go to the phone in the hotel lobby to call my boss. I shall dial the wrong number, this number. That's all I shall do. When the phone rings, you'll see the light go on under the bedroom door. When she opens it, the light will stream across the room, so don't move until she answers the phone. There must be as little noise as possible. When you've finished, pick up the phone and give me a soft whistle. Then hang up. Don't say a word, whatever you do. I shan't say a word. When I hear your whistle, I shall go to the phone in the lobby and dial the right number this time, the correct number. I shall then speak to my boss as if nothing happened and return to the party.
What happens then? Go on.
You'll find this suitcase here. It contains some clothing of mine for the cleaners. Open it up, spill the contents out onto the floor. Then fill it with the cigarette case and some of these cups. Then leave it open just as it is here now.
As if I left in a hurry.
That's it. Now, the window. If it's locked, unlock it and leave it open. Then go out exactly the same way you came in.
By that door.
That's the idea. Now, here's the most important thing. As you go out, leave the key in the exact place where you found it.
Under the stair carpet.
Yes.
Exactly what's supposed to have happened?
Then assume you entered by the window. You thought the apartment was empty, so you saw the suitcase and went to work. She heard something and switched on her lights. You saw the light under the bedroom door and hid behind the curtain. When she came out here, you attacked her before she could scream. When you realized you actually killed her, you panicked and bolted into the garden, leaving the loot behind.
Just a minute. I'm supposed to have entered by the windows. What if they'd been locked?
It wouldn't matter, you see. She often goes out into the garden at night before she goes to bed and forgets to lock up afterward. That's what I shall tell the police.
But she may say that
But she isn't going to say anything, is she?
Is there any reason why I shouldn't leave through the garden?
Yes, you'd have to climb an iron gate. If anybody saw you, you might be followed.
All right. I leave the flat. I put the key under the stair carpet and go out by the street door. Suppose the street door's locked.
Street
I don't
door-
get in to begin with.
And the street door's never locked.
What time will you get back?
About 12. I shall bring Halliday back here for a nightcap, so we shall find her together. And we shall have been together ever since we left her, and there's my alibi.
You've forgotten something.
What?
When you return with, what's his name, Holiday, how will you get into the apartment?
I shall let myself in.
But your key will be under the stair carpet. He's bound to see when you take it out, and that will give the whole show away.
No, it won't be my key under the stair carpet. It will be hers. I shall remove it from her handbag and hide it out there before I leave the flat. Then when I return with Halliday, I shall let myself in. She won't go out, so she won't miss it. And while he's searching the garden or something, I shall take it from the handbag and replace it in... I shall take it from the stair carpet, and put it back in the handbag before the police arrive.
How many keys are there to that door?
Just hers and mine. Oh, excuse me. Hempstead 0601.
Tony, it's me.
Oh, darling! How are you? How's it going?
Oh, wonderfully. It's really a dreadful play.
Oh.
And we're loving every minute.
I'm sorry. I'm glad.
How are you?
Oh, rather sleepy at the moment, actually. I just made some coffee to keep myself awake. Oh, hold on one moment, will you, darling? I think there's someone at the door. Be careful, you could be seen from the bedroom window. Oh, sorry, darling, false alarm.
You will join us, won't you?
Oh, I'm terribly sorry, darling. I hardly seem to have started.
Oh, Tony. It never does work out, does it?
Well, we'll make it someday, darling.
I say, darling,
Yes?
it seems awfully mean. Would you mind if Max and I went somewhere afterwards? You see...
Oh, no, I don't mind at all. What do you want to do, dance? Oh, we're taking to Jerry's.
Well, how do we get in?
Oh, just mention my name at the door. I don't know about the band, but the food's good. Oh, by the way, Maureen rung up right after you left. She wants us to come to dinner on Wednesday evening. There's something written down in your diary here. It looks like Al Bental. Who's that? Another one of your boyfriends?
Oh, Albert Hall, you idiot.
Oh, the Albert Hall, of course. Well, I'm so glad we won't be going to Maureen. She's such a filthy cook.
Oh, there's the bell. I have to fly.
Oh, of course, darling. Goodbye. Have a good time. Good night. Well... After that, he lost his concentration and never won another game.
Where is the picture of the Maharaja?
Somewhere beneath those loose ones. I say, darling, when are you going to paste in those news clippings?
Oh, I shall get around to it one of these days. Oh, there's the Maharaja. Isn't he dreamy?
Yes, he had 4 Rolls Royces and enough jewels to sink a battleship, but all he wanted to do was play at Wimbledon.
The poor darling was so short-sighted he could hardly see the end of his racket, let alone the tennis ball.
You ought to write a book about all this.
Oh, you two should collaborate. A detective novel with a tennis background.
Ah, Murder on the Center Court. How about it, Max? Will you provide me with the perfect murder?
Nothing I'd like better.
How does one begin to write a detective story?
Forget the detection and concentrate on the crime. The crime's a thing. Imagine you're going to steal something or murder somebody.
Is that what you do? Interesting.
I just put myself into the criminal's shoes and keep saying, what do I do next?
Well, do you really believe in the perfect murder?
Absolutely. On paper, I think I could plan one better than most. But I doubt if I could carry it out.
Why not?
Oh, because in stories, things turn out as the author plans them to. And in real life, well, they don't always. I imagine my murders would be a lot like my bridge. Make some stupid mistake and never realize it until everyone was looking at me.
Well, I think we better drink up, Max.
All right, sir.
Are you doing anything tomorrow?
I don't think so.
Well, why don't we all drive down to Windsor for lunch?
Oh, that's a good idea. Come along early, but not too early. We may be nursing a hangover.
About 11?
Oh, that'll do fine. Oh, by the way, darling, did I lend you my latchkey? I can't seem to find it anywhere.
Well, I'll look. I may have both in my bag.
It's raining pretty hard. I say I could lend you an old raincoat if that'll do any good.
This ought to do it. It isn't far, is it?
Oh, just around the corner.
Well, I only seem to have mine. Yours maybe is in your raincoat.
Oh, I've looked there. Could you lend me yours?
Well, that's a bit awkward.
Why?
Well, I may want to go out.
Tonight?
Yes, I was thinking of going to a movie or something.
Well, aren't you going to listen to the radio? Saturday night theatre?
Oh, no, it's a thriller. And I hate being home alone when it's a thriller.
Oh, I see.
Well, I'll be home before you two. I can let you both in.
We won't be home till after midnight. You'll be asleep by then.
You could always leave it under the proverbial mat.
Well, I don't... Oh! All right, chaps. Had it here in my glove all the time.
Well, that settles that.
What movie are you going to?
The classic, I expect.
Will you get in? It's Saturday night.
I can try. Well, don't make me stay in. You know how I hate doing nothing.
Nothing? Why, there's hundreds of things you can do. Have you written Peggy about last weekend? And what about these clippings? I say, this is an ideal opportunity.
Oh, I like that. You two go gallivanting while I stay at home and work on your boring clippings.
All right, then, we won't go.
What do you mean?
Well, it's perfectly obvious you don't want us to go out tonight, so we'll stay home with you. What do? Play cards?
Now, Tony, darling.
I think I'd better phone the Grennan and tell them we're not coming.
And let's not be childish, dear. I'll work on your clippings.
Well, you don't have to if you don't want to.
I do want to. Do we have any paste?
Yes, there's some in the desk, I believe.
Good. And the scissors are in the mending basket.
Oh,
Oh, look. Paste tube is empty.
once you know it.
Figure that. Well, I guess I can go over to Mrs. Lucas. She's bound to have some.
Who's she?
She lives across the street. I'll go around later. Thank you, dear.
Why don't you just make some? All you need is some flour and starch.
Oh, good idea. You know how to do it, Max?
Sure. With 2 shakes.
Good old Max. I'm sorry, darling. Was I being very unreasonable?
Oh, it doesn't matter. I'll tell you what. I will put your clippings in this evening, and then you put up the new shelf tomorrow in the kitchen like you promised.
First thing tomorrow. Promise.
Where's the starch?
Oh, I'll show you. This looks like Zishi swallowed
When it
chives.
starts to get thick, just add some water and keep stirring.
Keep the fire on for us, darling.
I will.
Oh, it's just possible old man Burgess will phone. It may be rather important, so he may want to talk to me.
Well, do you have the number?
Yeah, at the Grennan Motel. It's in the book.
All right, well, take care of each other.
We will. Good night, Margot.
Good night, Max. Oh, and darling, you will ride back home in the car?
Oh, of course. We'll drop in here first for a nightcap. You sure you won't be up?
Well, I will be fast asleep, and I don't want to be disturbed.
Then we'll be as quiet as mice. Goodbye, darling.
Goodbye.
Come along, Max.
Hello? Hello?
Hello? Hello?
Police! Get the police, quickly, police!
Margot.
Who is that?
Darling, it's me.
Oh, Tony, thank God! Come back, run away, please!
What is it?
I can explain it right now, please, come back!
Darling, pull yourself together. What's happened?
A man tried to attack me! He tried to strangle me!
Has he gone?
Oh no, he's dead! He's dead! Tony, are you there?
Margot.
Yes,
Now listen to me.
I'm listening!
Don't touch anything. I'll be with you shortly.
I won't touch anything.
Don't touch anything and don't speak to anybody until I get back.
I won't, all right, I won't!
You promise?
Yes! Yes, but just please hurry!
I'll be right there. Goodbye. Oh my God.
Tony!
Oh, darling, it's all right. It'll be all right. What happened?
He got something around my neck. I think. Stop me!
Are you sure? Let me see. We better call a doctor.
Why? He's dead.
Yes, I know. When he fell, he must have driven those scissors through himself.
Could you please introduce me?
Oh, yes, right away. What are you doing?
Could you get me a glass of water, please?
Yes. That's better. Here we are.
Would you close that window?
No, we mustn't touch anything until the police arrive. He must have broken in. I wonder what he was after. Those cops, I expect.
When will the police be here?
Have you called them already?
I know you told me not to speak to anyone. Well, hadn't you better call them?
Yes, in a minute.
Well, I'll get changed.
Hi.
Well, they want to see me.
They're not going to see you.
Well, they want to ask me questions.
Yeah, I'll tell them everything they need to know. We'll answer anything tomorrow. Now, you go back to bed and I'll take care of everything in here.
Well, Tony, why did you call me?
I'll tell you about that later. Did you say something about a scarf or stocking?
I think it was a scarf or a stocking. Isn't it out there?
No, but I expect they'll find it. Now, you go back to bed, get some rest, and I'll take care of things.
Where's Max, Tony?
No, I told him to go straight home.
Well, did you tell him?
No, I didn't know actually what had happened, so I just told him I was feeling rotten, and, darling, go back to bed, everything will be all right. I'm going to phone the police in a moment. Operator, get me the Maida Vale police immediately, please. Oh, Maida Vale police, yes, there's been a ghastly accident. Yes, a man has been killed. Tony Wenders. No, D-I-C-E. 61H Harrington Gardens. Yes, he broke in here and attacked my wife. Yes, a burglar. I'll tell you all about it when you get here. Now, when will that be? What, a few minutes? Oh, very good. Thank you. No, we won't touch anything. Yes, goodbye. Thank you.
Tony!
Yes, darling, go back to bed. I'll be right there with you, darling.
More coffee?
Oh, no, thank you.
I suppose we should call Max and tell him.
Oh, I have already. He's on his way over.
Did he have a nice time at the party?
Yes, he did, in fact. He gave a remarkably good speech, except he kept referring to all of us as limeys. Yes, he's all theirs, Max. Where did you dig him up?
I met him at a party once at Peggy's and then once again before he went back to New York.
Oh, yes, so you told me.
Tony, why?
Margot,
Go on, darling.
Sorry, I closed the shutters in the bedroom, that's all.
Why?
Well, people have started to go out for their Sunday papers. We now have a collection of refined snoopers.
Oh, how awful. Is it already in the papers?
Not yet, but I think it will be soon. What did you want to tell me?
I don't know. It's gone for the moment. I can't remember.
Let me get
Max?
Yes, Mrs. Wenders, please. I'm Mr. Wenders.
Oh, Mr. Wenders, I don't know the LCNF news service, but I have a word with Mrs. Wenders, please.
Oh, I'm sorry, my wife can't see anybody now. Not for a day or two.
Was she hurt in any way?
No, she's all right now.
Oh, I just want one of the
I'm sorry, afraid not.
It's a photograph.
Thanks anyway, good night.
Sure.
Who was that?
Oh, just a reporter. Wanted to take some photographs of you.
Well, I suppose we should have a lot of that.
Oh, not for long. After the inquest, they'll forget all about it, and so will you.
When will that be?
The inquest? Oh, tomorrow, Tuesday, I should think.
What will happen?
Oh, nothing to get excited about. The coroner will probably congratulate you for putting up such a good show.
For killing a man?
Now, let's not get ideas about that. It was either him or you. As the police surgeon said, it was lucky those scissors were on the desk.
Why were the police here so long last night?
Were they? I did notice. I drifted off to sleep rather quickly.
I know you did. They were here for hours. Cars were coming and going all night long.
I only met the sergeant. Nice chap. He seemed to have everything under control.
Well, at one point I thought they were going to turn all the furniture around.
Well, they didn't make much mess. They even emptied the waste paper basket. That was nice of them.
Someone kept shining a light underneath the bedroom door.
Taking photographs, probably.
Well, at 2 a.m. I couldn't stand it any longer. I got up and I came out here.
You came out here? What for?
To ask them when they would be finished. But when I got out here, I couldn't see anything. 2 men on the floor with a tape measure. One was outside. He kept opening and shutting the window. They all stopped and stared at me. I felt such a fool. And then on the desk there were a pair of shoes. His, I suppose. It's so horrible.
Darling, before I forget, the sergeant wanted to know why you didn't phone the police immediately.
Well, you were on the telephone line. How could I?
I know, darling, but
You distinctly told me not to speak to anyone.
I know, but I told him a slightly different story.
Why would you do that?
Well, I told him that you didn't phone the police because you naturally assumed that I was going to do it from the hotel.
Why? I
Because-
don't understand.
Well, because it was the perfectly logical explanation, and he bought it. You see, if they get the idea that we delayed reporting it, even for a few minutes, they might get nosy and look around for things and clues and ask questions.
You want
see?
me to say the same thing?
Yes. Oh, I think, yes, for now, at least. Oh, I expect that's Max. Would you let him in, darling? I'll just get rid of these.
Oh, good morning.
Good morning, ma'am. Mrs. Wenders?
Yes.
I'm a police officer. May I come in?
Yes, of course. I'll tell my husband you're here.
Thank you.
Good morning.
Good morning, sir. I'm Chief Inspector Hubbard. I'm in charge of criminal investigation for this division.
I believe I gave your sergeant all the necessary information.
Yes, I've read his report, of course, but there's a few things I'd like to get firsthand. I gather my sergeant only saw you for a few moments last night, Mrs. Wenders. Mrs. Wenders?
Yes,
My wife was suffering from considerable shock.
Oh, yes, it was a very nasty experience for her, yes. Mind if I have a look round?
Oh, no, go right ahead. To the bedroom and the bathroom are through here.
Oh, yeah. Well, you certainly didn't get into the bathroom, did you?
And the kitchen, over here, has bars on the window.
Oh, yeah.
We assumed that he came in through these windows.
I understand that you weren't here when this happened, sir.
No, I was at a dinner party at the Grendon Hotel.
Oh, just down the road.
Yes, by a curious coincidence, I was on the phone with my wife when she was attacked.
Yes, so I gather. I wonder if you could tell me exactly what time it was you went to the telephone, sir.
I'm not sure.
What about you, Mrs. Wenders? Did you notice?
no, I didn't.
Well, you telephoned the police at 3 minutes to 11.
Oh, in that case, it would make it about 11:15.
Ah,
By the way, won't you sit down, Inspector?
thank you.
Do you have any idea who he was?
Oh, yes, at least we know where he lived. There seems to be some question as to his real name.
Oh,
Yes, he appeared to have had several. Have you ever seen him before?
I know, of course not.
You didn't recognize him?
Well, no. Oh, is this him?
Yes, you didn't even get a glimpse of his face?
Oh, you see, he attacked me from behind. It was dark, I hardly saw him at all.
Oh. Yes, but before I showed you these pictures, you said you never saw him before. How could you know that if you didn't see his face last night?
Oh, I don't quite understand.
Inspector, my wife merely means that as far as she knows, she had never seen him before.
Oh, is that what you meant?
Yes, I'm sorry.
How about you, sir? Ever seen him before?
No. No. At least
Yes.
he looks very like someone I was at college with. The moustache makes quite a difference.
Oh, what was his name?
Oh, now you're asking. It's probably 15 years ago since I left.
Was it Lesgitz?
No.
Wilson?
No.
Swan?
No. At least Swan. Wait a minute, that's it. Look, here's an old photo taken at a reunion dinner. We were at the same college. There he is. It's unbelievable.
Did you know him well?
No, he was senior to me.
Have you seen him since then?
No. Actually, I did see him quite recently, but not to speak to.
No, when was that?
About 6 months ago. It was at a railway station, Victoria, I believe. But I remember noticing how little he'd changed.
Had he a mustache then?
No.
Mrs. Wenders, I'd like you to show me exactly what happened last night, please.
Tony, do I have to?
I'm afraid so, darling.
I was asleep when the phone rang, and I came out here.
Did you switch on the light?
No.
Well, just show me exactly where you were standing.
I stood here and I answered the phone.
You sure you stood with your back to the window like that?
Yes.
Why?
Why not?
I mean, why go round the desk? I should have picked it up from here.
Surely my wife can remember.
Just a moment, please.
Well, I always answer the phone from here.
Why?
Well, that way if I have to write anything down, I have the phone in my left hand.
I see. Go on.
Well, I answer the phone, and then he must have come from behind this curtain, and he got something around my neck.
Something? What do you mean by something?
I think it was a scarf or a stocking.
And what happened then?
Well, then he pushed me over the desk, and I distinctly remember feeling for the scissors.
And where were those scissors usually kept?
In that mending basket. I had forgotten to put them away.
You say he came from behind those curtains. Were those curtains drawn?
Yes.
Did you draw them yourself?
I drew them, Inspector, before I went out.
And did you lock the window at the same time?
Yes.
Are you quite sure about that?
I'm perfectly sure. I always lock up when I draw the curtains.
Then how do you suppose he got into this room?
He must have broken it.
There's no sign of a break-in. The lock is quite undamaged.
But he must have done. When I came back, the window was wide open. At least, Margot, are you sure you didn't go out into the garden last night and forget to lock up afterwards?
I did go out. It was after he attacked me. I pushed the window open and I stood out on a terrace. I wanted to get some air.
Did you call for help?
But I'd just spoken to my husband.
You say you pushed the window open. Was the window unlocked? Did you unlock the window?
Oh, no.
Was it open already?
I don't remember.
Mrs. Wenders, why didn't you phone the police immediately this happened?
Well, when I went to call the police, I discovered that my husband was on the line. And I naturally thought that he would call the police from the hotel before he got here.
Did it occur to you to phone for a doctor?
Why, no.
Why ever not?
He was dead.
How do you know that?
Well, it was obvious.
Did you feel for a pulse?
Well, no, but anyone could tell he was dead. Well, look at those staring eyes.
Ah, so you did see his face after all.
Oh, I saw his eyes. I didn't see his face.
Inspector, my wife has obviously never seen this man before. If he didn't come in through these windows, how did he get in?
As a matter of fact, we're quite certain that he came in by this door.
It was locked.
Margot, did you open this door at all and forget to close it after we left?
No,
How many keys are there to this door?
there were two. My husband had his with him, and mine was in my handbag.
That's right.
Has the caretaker got a key?
No.
Do you employ a charwoman?
Yes, but she doesn't have one either. I'm always here when she comes.
What makes you think he came in that way?
His shoes.
His shoes?
The ground was soaking wet last night. If he'd come in by the garden, he'd have left marks all over the carpet. He didn't leave any marks because he wiped his shoes on the front door mat.
How can you tell?
Well, it's a fairly new mat, and some of the fibers came off on his shoes.
But surely...
And there's a small tar stain on the mat, and some of the fibers show that as well. There's no question about it.
Wait a minute. I think I've got it. You remember when your bag was stolen?
Yes.
Wasn't your key inside?
Yes, but it was there when it was
Now,
returned.
just a moment. I'd like to get in on this. What sort of bag?
A handbag, Inspector. My wife lost it at Victoria Station.
But I recovered it from the lost and found 2 weeks later.
Was anything missing?
Well, the money had gone.
Anything else?
No.
No papers or letters?
No.
You're quite sure?
Yes.
And your key was in the handbag when you lost it.
Yes, but it was there when it was returned.
Whoever stole that money could have had the key copied.
And where was the bag found eventually?
Victoria Station.
But not until several days later, by which time he could have had a duplicate made and returned the original to the handbag.
Just a moment. How did he get in by the street door?
The street door is always unlocked.
Well, he could have had the key copied, and he could have used it to open this door. Of course he didn't.
Why not?
Because no key was found on the body when we died. We went through his pockets. No key was found.
Well, we seem to be back where we started.
Not quite. You say you saw this man at Waterloo Station.
Yes.
You sure it wasn't Victoria?
Wait a minute. When did you lose your handbag? Wasn't that it that weekend we went to Peggy's? Yes, it was. It was Victoria. I remember now. I remember seeing him sitting in a restaurant.
Was that where you lost your bag?
Yes, it was. Don't you remember I said something about there's someone I went to college with?
I don't remember.
Well, it seems as if this man may have had something to do with your bag after all. We better get this down on paper before the inquest. My office is only a few moments away. Perhaps you can come now.
Oh, excuse me, Inspector.
Hello, Tony.
Oh, Max. Oh, Max. This is Inspector Hubbard. Inspector, this is Max Halliday. He was with me last night.
How do you do?
Ah, Mr. Halliday. As you were with Mr. Wenders last night, you may be able to help us here. Did you notice exactly what time it was he went to use?
Yes,
the
it was about
telephone?
20 to 11.
And how did you come to notice that?
Well, when Mr. Wenders got up from the table, I thought for a moment we were leaving the party, so I checked my watch.
I see. You see, it was when Mrs. Wenders came in here to answer his call that she was attacked.
You mean you were phoning Margot?
Yes.
But I don't get this. I asked you if we were leaving the party, and you said you were just going to phone your boss.
Tony, I know what I wanted to ask you. Why did you call me last night?
Now, just a moment, before I lose the train of this. At 20 minutes to 11, you left the party to telephone your boss.
Yes, I used the phone in the hotel lobby.
And how long were you on the telephone to your boss before you called your wife?
As a matter of fact, I never did speak to him. I couldn't remember his number, so I rung up my wife to ask her to look it up in the address book on the desk.
You mean you hauled me out of bed just to get a phone number?
I had to. You see, my boss was flying to Brussels this morning, and I had to remind him of something that was rather important.
Wasn't there a telephone directly in the hotel?
Yes, but he was at home, and his home number isn't listed.
So you never talked to your boss after all?
No, and actually, when I heard what happened here, I forgot all about it.
I see. Mr. Halliday, would you give me your address? I may want to get in touch with you later.
Certainly.
I'll get my coat.
I'm staying at the Carfax Hotel.
Well, just write it there. It's a telephone number as well. Ever been over here before, sir?
Yes, about a year ago.
Yeah.
Inspector, there's a devil of a crowd outside. Can't you send them away?
Oh, they'll come back sooner than they go, sir. I was going to suggest we left by the garden, but isn't there a gate back there?
Yes, it may still be locked. I'll just go and see.
How much does he know about you and Mrs. Wenders?
What are you talking about?
He wrote a letter to her from New York. It was found in the dead man's pocket. I didn't say anything in front of him because I wasn't sure how much he knew. Do you have any idea how it got there?
No.
Where's Tony?
He's just gone into the garden.
Mrs. Wenders, when you lost your handbag, did you lose a letter as well?
No.
Margot, it was found in this man's pocket.
You did lose it, didn't you?
Yes, I did.
I asked you that before, didn't I?
But you see, my husband doesn't know anything about it.
This man was blackmailing you, wasn't he?
It's no good, Margot. Tony will have to know about it now.
Oh,
But it's the only thing to do. Inspector, after Mrs. Wenders lost my letter, she received these 2 notes.
Dated last February. How many times have you seen this man?
I've never seen him.
Mr. Halliday, you better come to the police station.
Certainly.
Mrs. Wenders, when you come to the police station, there'll be other officers present. Now, I shall caution you first that anything you say may be taken down and used in evidence. Now, never mind what you've told us so far. We'll forget all about that. And from now on, I want you to tell me exactly what you know about this man and exactly what happened last night. If If you try to conceal anything at all, it'll put you in a very difficult position.
I wish you would explain what you mean by all this.
Oh, I will. You admit you killed this man. You say you did it in self-defense, but there's no witnesses, so we've only your word for that.
Well, I heard it all over the telephone, Inspector.
Oh, what exactly did you hear?
Well, I heard a thud and some other noises.
Did you hear any sounds of a struggle?
What I heard was perfectly consistent with what my wife told me.
So all you really know is what your wife told you, isn't it? You suggest that this man came in here to burgle your apartment, but there's no evidence of that. There is evidence, however, that he was blackmailing you.
Blackmail?
It's true, Tony.
You suggested he came in by those windows when we know that he came in by this door.
He couldn't have come in that door. There are only 2 keys. My husband had his with him. And mine is here, my handbag.
You could have let him in.
We're not suggesting that she let him in herself.
At present, that seems to be the only possible way he could have got in.
Oh, don't you even believe I was attacked? Well, how do you think I got these bruises on my neck?
You could have caused those bruises yourself. A silk stocking was found outside in the garden. It had a knot tied in it. Does that mean anything to you?
Well, it was probably the stocking that he used.
We found the twin of that stocking wrapped in newspaper at the bottom of the wastepaper basket. Have you any idea why your attacker should do that?
No.
Those were your stockings, weren't they?
No.
We know they were. One of the heels had been mended with some silk that didn't quite match. We found a reel of that silk in your mending basket.
Tony, there were a pair of stockings in here.
I've heard of police deliberately planting evidence to get a conviction. I didn't realize that they did it in this country.
His men were here all last night. They could have done anything with those stockings.
Of course they did, and they wiped his shoes on that doormat as well. Hempstead 0601, please. Roger. Yes, Tony Wenders here. Now listen, we had a burglary here last night and Margot was attacked. Yeah, no, she's all right, but the man was killed. Now, oh yes, the police are here now, and you're not going to believe this, but they're suggesting that she killed him intentionally.
I wouldn't say that if I were you, sir.
Funny, isn't it? Now, how soon can you meet us, old boy? At the Maidavale police station? Very good, we'll see you in a few minutes. He's going to meet us right away at the Maidavale police
Is
station.
your
darling.
handbag, Margot?
Thank you, Max.
Mr. Wenders, I should caution
Our
you.
lawyer will give us all the advice we need, thank you.
You are coming, aren't you, sir?
But of course, Inspector.
I just wondered.
The export of freedom vertical. Agreement has now agreed that the export quotas originally asked for be lowered by 12.5%. The Home Secretary has written to the lawyers of Mrs. Margot Wenders to say that he has decided that there are not sufficient grounds to justify his recommending the reprieve. In the Old Bailey last November, Mrs. Wenders was found guilty of the murder of Charles Alexander Swan and was sentenced to death. The official forecast is that there will be bright periods and showers over the districts today. Frost is expected against.
Hempstead 0401. Oh, good afternoon, Mr. Pendleton. No, yes, I received your message, but I'm afraid now I shall have to ask, well, I'll tell you, the cost of the defense has been rather high, and I shall have to ask for £500. I know what your offer of $350 stood for, but can you imagine your wife's letters being read by millions of people? Yes, think it over by all means, but know that I'm going away the day after tomorrow. I'll have to cut you short. I will talk to you further on this, Mr. Pendleton. Thank you and goodbye. Oh,
Hello, Tony.
hello, Max.
May I come in?
Of course, you've been quite a stranger.
So, sorry I haven't been around before. I wasn't sure. how
Oh,
you
that's
felt.
all right. It's rather chilly in here. Oh, better find somewhere for you to sit.
I had to come in case there was anything I could do about...
I'm afraid not. Our lawyer received this from the Home Secretary this morning.
You mustn't give up. It's not over yet.
I'm afraid it is. We've done all we can. I went to the prison this morning to say goodbye, but she wouldn't see me. I was rather glad. She never did like goodbyes. I shan't see her again.
Tony, I take it you'd do anything to save Margot's life.
Of course.
Even if it meant going to prison for several years?
I'd do absolutely anything.
I think you can. In fact, I'm certain. If you tell exactly the right story.
The right story?
Listen, Tony. I've been working this out for weeks. Just in case it came to this, it may be her only chance.
Let's have it.
You'd have to tell the police that you hired Swan to murder her.
What are you talking about?
It's all right, Tony. I've been writing this stuff for years. I know what I'm doing. Just hear me out. Margot was convicted because no one would believe her story. Prosecution made out that she was telling one lie after another, and the jury believed him. But what did his case amount to? 3 things. My letter, her stalking, and the idea that because no key was found on Swan, she must have let him in herself. Now Swan is dead. You could say whatever story you like about him. You could say that you did meet him, that you met him, you worked out the whole thing together. Now the blackmail. Swan was only suspected of blackmail for 2 reasons. Because my letter was found in his pocket, and because you saw him the day that Margot's bag was stolen at Victoria.
Well?
Well, you can now tell the police that you never saw him at Victoria, that the whole thing was an invention of yours to try and connect him with the letter.
But the letter was found in his pocket.
Because you put it there.
You mean I should pretend that I stole her bag?
Sure, you could have.
But why?
Because you wanted to find out who was writing to her. You read my letter, you were so mad, you wanted to teach her a lesson.
But I can't say that I wrote those blackmail notes.
Why not? No one could prove that you didn't.
All right. I stole her handbag and blackmailed her. What else?
You kept my letter and planted it on Swan after he had been killed.
Wait a minute. When could I have done that?
After the party and before the police arrived. At the same time, you took one of Margot's stockings from the mending basket and substituted it with whatever Swan had used.
Max, I know you're trying to help, but could you imagine anyone believing this?
Hey, you've got to make them believe it.
But I wouldn't know what to say. You'd have to come with me.
I couldn't do that. They know the sort of stuff I write. If they even suspected we talked this out, they wouldn't even listen. Listen, they mustn't know I've been here.
Max, it's ridiculous. Why should I want anyone to murder Margot?
Tony, one of the stock motives. Had Margot made a will?
Yes, I believe she had.
And are you the main beneficiary?
I suppose so.
Well, there you are.
But thousands of husbands and wives leave money to each other without murdering each other. The police wouldn't believe a word of it. They'd take it for what it is, a husband desperately trying to save his wife.
Well, it's worth a try. Face it, they can't hang you for planning a murder that never came off. The most you get would be a few years in prison.
Thanks very much.
And you'd have saved her life. That doesn't seem too big a price.
That's fine coming from you, Max. Her life wouldn't be in danger if it weren't for you. It was because of your association with her that she lost the sympathy of the jury. Don't get me wrong, Max. If there was any chance of this coming off, of course I'd do it. But it's got to be convincing. How could I have persuaded Swan to do a thing like this?
You'd have to say you offered him money.
What money? I haven't gotten it.
You would have Margot's money.
Well, I wouldn't be able to lay my hands on that for months. And people don't commit murder on credit. We've got to come up with something better than that.
All right, we will. There is an answer, and we've got to find it. How much time have we?
It's tomorrow morning. Oh. Hello, Inspector.
Good morning, sir.
Is it about my wife?
No, sir, I'm afraid it's not.
Well, what is it then?
I'm making inquiries about a robbery that took place about 3 weeks ago.
Can't this wait a few days?
Of course, sir, I understand your position, and may I say how deeply sorry I am.
Yes, Inspector, all right. How can I help you?
Well, the cashier at the factory in Ledbury Street was attacked, and 2 men made off with several £100, mostly in pound notes.
What's this all got to do with me?
Well, in cases like this, all divisions are asked to keep an lookout for anyone spending large sums of money.
I see.
And I was wondering, sir, if you'd recently sold anything for cash?
Why?
Well, my sergeant was making inquiries at Wales's garage the other day, and he said that you settled an account there for just over £60.
Yes, I happened to have quite a bit on me at the time, so I paid in cash.
Did you just draw that money from your bank, sir?
Have you been to my bank, Inspector?
As a matter of fact, I have. They wouldn't help me, though. Bank statements are always jealously guarded. Where did you get it, sir?
Is that any of your business?
It's stolen money. Yes, sir, it is my business.
Do you really think I've been receiving stolen money?
Well, until you tell me where you got it, I shall know what to think, shall I? I mean, if you got that money from someone you didn't know, it may very well be the person we're looking for. Oh, hello. Is this yours, sir?
What is it?
Someone's latchkey. It was lying on the floor just there.
No, I've got mine here in my pocket.
Oh. No, it's not yours. Maybe mine. Yes, it is mine. There's a small hole just there in the pocket. That's the trouble with these latchkeys. They're all alike. I'm sorry, sir, you were saying?
I don't think I was saying much. In fact...
Oh, about that money. Yes, sir. I'd be very grateful if you'd tell me where you got it. After all, £100 is a good deal to be carrying around.
Well, you said 60 a moment ago.
Oh, did I? Well, my sergeant decided to dig a little deeper, and he said you also settled in accounts at your tailor's and one for wines and spirits.
Yes, I'm sorry he went to all that trouble. If he had come straight to me, I could have explained the whole thing. You see, I simply won a rather large amount at dog racing.
Over £100?
Yes, over £100. It has been done before, you know.
Why didn't you tell me that straight away?
Because I was a little ashamed to be caught at dog racing while my wife is under sentence of death.
Yes, I understand, sir. It helps to take your mind off things, doesn't it? Well, I think that's all the questions I have, sir. I'll be seeing you. I'm sorry to come at such a terrible time, though, sir.
Quite all right, Inspector.
I think someone in the kitchen here.
Weren't you going to ask me something?
Inspector.
Oh, Mr. Halliday. Yes,
Before you go.
I was going to say,
I think
don't you have a briefcase?
Yes.
A blue briefcase.
Don't tell me you found it already.
Yes.
I think Tony has something to tell you about that.
About the briefcase? Well,
Where did you put it?
What's come over you?
Inspector, when I was in here just now, there was a small attaché case.
yeah.
I can't remember just where I saw it. Got the key, Tony?
Have you gone mad?
I think this is of importance, Inspector. You should have a look.
Why did you say you left this in a taxi?
Because I thought I had. Max, I don't know what all the fuss is about. I have the key here. You're going to break the bloody thing, Max.
I'll buy you a new one. Inspector.
There must be over £500 here. Where did you get this?
I can tell you why he got it. That money was to have been paid to a man named Swan after he had murdered Mrs. Wendis in this room. As you know, Inspector, there was an accident, so it wasn't necessary to pay Swan after all. Obviously, he couldn't produce all this without questions being asked. So he lived on it. He's been living on it ever since the 28th of September.
Well, Mr. Wendis?
Just now you said you'd do anything to save Marco's life. What's made you change your mind?
Before you came, Inspector, he tried to persuade me to go to the police with the most fantastic story you ever heard. Apparently, I bribed Swan to murder my wife so that, correct me if I go wrong, Max, so that I can inherit all her money. And that isn't all. You know that letter belonging to Mr. Halliday? Well, Swan didn't steal it, I did. And I wrote all those blackmail notes, the 2 blackmail notes. And I kept Mr. Halliday's letter, and I planted them on the body. And what else?
And the stocking, which was found.
Oh, and the stocking. Perhaps I better tell this. It might sound more like a confession. I substituted, is that the right word, Max? I substituted my wife's stocking for one of the others. You follow, don't you? And what else, Max?
He told Swan that he would hide his key somewhere out here. Probably on this ledge. Swan let himself in, then hid behind the curtains, and then Wenda's phone from the hotel brought her out here.
If Swan had used Wendis' key, it would still have been on him when he died. Besides, how did Wendis get in when he came back from the hotel?
Well, she could have let him in, and he could have taken his key out of Swan's pocket before the police arrived.
No. He used his own key when he came back. That was established at the trial, don't you remember?
Come on, Max, you'll move.
Swan could have let himself in, taken the key from here, and replaced it before he...
This is all very well and good, sir, but this is not getting me any nearer to what I came to find out.
But this is a matter of life and death. What else matters?
What matters to me is where he got that money. That's all I care about.
We'll soon find out how long he's had it.
Now what's the matter?
There you are, Inspector. The last check he wrote was the 27th of September. That was the day before this happened. I tell you, he's been living on it ever since.
No, he hasn't drawn any large sums from his bank. Nothing over £53.
Yes, but look at this bank statement. Look, 35, 45, 35, 45, every week. He could have saved it up. Where did you get it, Tony?
Are you sure you want to know, Max? You're not going to like it.
Come on, let's hear it.
I warn you.
Come on.
All right, you asked for it. When she called me back from the party that night, I found her kneeling beside Swan and going through his pockets. She said he had something of hers, but she couldn't find it. The next morning, she showed me that money, just as it is now, in £1 note. She said, if anything happens to me, don't let them find it. After she was arrested, I took the money in that case to Charing Cross Station and put it in a check room. Whenever I needed money, I took it out and put it in some other check room. You see, I knew if you found it, she wouldn't stand a chance. She was just about to give it to Swan when she killed him instead.
Do you expect anyone to believe this?
I've really no idea. What about it, Inspector?
That certainly seems to fit in with the verdict from the trial.
You mean you're not even going to check up on this?
All this has been out of my
But she's
hands.
being
for
hanged
months. There's been
tomorrow.
a trial and an appeal.
Of course. Wouldn't do you much good, would it? You'd have to admit you'd arrested the wrong person.
I think you better go now.
You bet I'll go. You've made one mistake. What will Margot have to say when she hears about this?
She'll deny it, of course.
Maybe she'll change her will. You'll have done it all for nothing.
Inspector, about that story of his, if I had said anything about it, would anybody have believed it?
No, not a chance. Before nearly every execution, someone comes forward like this. It must be very upsetting, coming as it did.
Do you think they'll let him see her at the prison? I don't want to upset just now, and I think it would be...
Have a word with your lawyer. He may be able to help you, sir. And I should get all that money in the bank before someone pinches it.
Thank you, I think I will.
There's just one other thing, sir. I've been asked to tell you there's a few things of your wife's at the police station.
What sort of thing?
Just some books and a handbag, I believe. They'd like you to come and pick them up sometime.
You mean after tomorrow?
Yes, or today, if you like. The desk sergeant knows all about it. Well, goodbye, Mr. Wenders. I don't suppose we shall meet again.
Night, Inspector.
Midvale Police Station. Yeah, get me Sergeant O'Brien. O'Brien. Yes, Chief Inspector here. I've got back in. Start the ball rolling. What
Where's
are
his
you doing
bank
here?
statement?
You've got to get out.
You got it?
Will you shut up?
Inspector, don't you
Shut
see?
up! If you want to help Mrs. Wenders, you shut up and let me handle this. You! You nearly ditched us that time. I ought to have you arrested.
Inspector, what's going on here?
They talk about the flat-footed policeman. May the saints preserve us from the gifted amateur. You better prepare yourself for a shock, Mr. Halliday.
Oh, Max. Where's Tony?
He's gone out.
When will he be back?
We're not sure. Was that you at the door just now?
Yes. Why didn't you let me in?
You got a key. Why didn't you use it?
I did. Didn't fit the lock.
Yes, and you know why, don't you?
No, I don't. Or the lock's changed.
May I see your bag, please? You knew this wasn't your key, didn't you?
No.
Your husband told us about this. You can tell us all about it now.
What is it? Oh, what, I don't understand.
No. No, I don't believe you do.
Inspector, do you think you...
Thompson.
Yes, sir.
Margot.
Take this bag back to the
Why are you
police
here?
station.
What's going on?
sir?
Chomp.
Yes, sir.
Go on.
I don't know. Police warden came in about an hour ago. He told me I could go home. 2 detectives drove me here and parked around the corner. When I went up to the door and I tried to lock, it didn't work. So the policeman took me around to the back. He said I could come through the garden. Where's Tony? He was supposed to come see me today, and he said he couldn't make it. Has something happened to him?
No, nothing. Inspector, do you think you could explain what's going
Mrs.
on here?
Wenders, what I'm about to tell you may come as quite a shock.
Oh, yes?
We strongly suspect that your husband planned to murder you.
He's right, Margot. He arranged for Swan to come here that night and kill you.
How long have you known?
Did you suspect it yourself?
No, never. I didn't. Don't I feel anything, Max? I don't feel anything. Shouldn't I break down or something?
It's delayed action, that's all. A couple of days you're going to have one hell of a breakdown. When did you find out, Inspector?
Well, the first clue came quite by accident. We discovered Mr. Wenders had been spending large numbers of pound notes all over the place, and seemed to have started about the time you were arrested. Now, I had to know where he got that money and how. And I remembered I saw a copy of his bank statement on the desk here when I was here. So, yesterday afternoon, I went to the prison and asked to see your handbag, and while I was going through it, I nicked your latchkey. Highly irregular, of course, but my blood was up. Then this morning, when your husband went out, I came back here to look at that bank statement. I never saw it because I never got through that door. You see, the key in your handbag didn't fit the lock. Quiet. Wilson?
Sir!
Who was that?
Wendy, sir.
Which way did he go?
Calls the police station, sir.
Beautiful. Thank you. Maidaville Police. O'Brien. Yes, he's discovered I switched coats with him. I think he's on his way back to the police station now. Yes, has Thompson got back with the handbag yet? Good. Well, give him the books and the handbag, and make sure he goes through the contents and sees the key. Right. Yeah, I'd better have him sign for it. If he wants his own key and raincoat, tell him I've gone to Glasgow. Right. No. Call me back when he leaves the station. Right. Well, have you got it, Mr. Halliday?
I think so. Where's Mrs. Wenders' key?
Ah. It took me just half an hour to find it.
But if it was out there just now, why didn't Wendus use it?
He didn't use it because he doesn't realize it's there. He still thinks it's in his wife's handbag. You see, you were very nearly right. He told Swan he'd leave the key under the stair carpet and to put it back there when he left. But as Swan was killed, he obviously thought the key would still be on him. That was his little mistake because, you see, Swan did exactly what you thought he did. He opened the door, then put the key back before he came in.
And it's been out there ever since.
Hmm.
And the key that Wendus put into Mrs.
Was
Wendus's
Swan's
hand?
own
latch
latchkey. Maybe even I didn't get that at first. Always wondered why he didn't have a latchkey on him when he died. I mean, most people have a latchkey. And then I had a brainwave. I took the key from Mrs. Wendus's purse and went to Mrs. Van Dorn's and unlocked the door to her apartment. Then I borrowed her telephone and called Scotland Yard.
Why did you bring me here?
Because you were one of two people who could have known that key was out there. I had to know if you knew it was there.
What if I had known?
You didn't.
Max,
Yes, darling.
I think I'm going to have that breakdown now.
Oh, how about here? Right. Okay. He's left the police station. Wilson,
Sir!
he's left the police station. Give me a knock if he comes this way.
Right, sir!
Inspector, what happens now?
Sooner or later, he's going to come back here. He's going to try the key in her handbag, and when that doesn't work, he'll put two and two together and look under the stair carpet.
But if he doesn't do that, then this is pure guesswork. We haven't proved a thing.
That's very true, but once he opens that door, we shall know everything.
And then what will you do?
I'm to telephone Scotland Yard. They're standing by for my call now.
And Mrs. Wendus?
We'll have nothing else to fear. Quiet, you two, quiet.
He's going round by the guard.
Quiet!
He stopped.
Shut up!
He's coming back.
He's remembered.